Hello, geometry class. This is Martin back again for my kids' playroom. We are continuing with some triangle work today. But before we get to that, a little housekeeping stuff, things to go over about this week, previous weeks, whatnot. So today's Tuesday. We didn't have school yesterday, so we're starting today. We got this video. Take a look, watch the video, please. Please watch the video through and then comment on it. Either on the YouTube channel, on Canvas, or send me an email if you don't feel like doing either of those. And that way I can keep track of if you're watching the video or not, and I can kind of keep in touch with you guys, and we can have some back and forth, some piece of engagement. Tomorrow, you have some work to do in a work packet. Show me that you understand what we're doing up here. If you have problems with that, email me, let me know. Again, I'd love to be engaged with your work and see how you're doing with it. And then on Thursday is our makeup day, where you can catch up on work that you've missed over the past weeks, over this week, whenever. If you didn't do it, take that time Thursday, get it done. Friday is our social emotional day, where Miss Johnson, Miss Armistead are offering two times during Friday to hold a Google Hangout. Hopefully you guys, some of you will come and join and have conversation with them, talk to them, see them, spend 30 seconds, pop in, say hello, say I got other things I need to do, and then go. We just want to see your face. We want to see you join them. Mr. Nelson, Mr. Bergenholtz will also be offering the same thing. So take time, stop into those Google Hangouts, say hi to them, and then because we miss you, because we want to see you guys. We spend a lot of time with you during the school year. It's tough to kind of be like, all of a sudden, hey, we're not spending any more time with you guys, okay? So we want to see you. We want to see what's going on with you. We're invested in you guys. So please, please, please reach out. We would love to be in contact with you. All right. So today we're looking at triangles, and we're gonna be able to, here we go, we can see the learning objective. Students will be able to classify triangles using the Pythagorean Theorem. We're going to classify the triangles as acute, obtuse, or right by the Pythagorean Theorem, by using the Pythagorean Theorem. And we know that the Pythagorean Theorem is a squared plus b squared equals c squared. A and b are my legs, and my C is my hypotenuse. We know that the C side is always my longest side, and it's always the side directly across from the right angle, okay? So that's how we always know which side's the hypotenuse. If you got two sides that look similar, the side that's always across from the right angle in a right triangle is the hypotenuse. The other two are the legs. And we know that this is a right triangle because we do the math. We say a squared plus b squared equals c squared. 3 squared plus 4 squared equals c squared. 9 plus 16 equals, c squared is 5, equals 25. And we have 25 equals 25. Boom! Tells me it's a right triangle. All right, this little box here also tells me it's a right triangle. So I know that's going to be a right triangle. Now, let's take a look at this. Let's look at this right triangle here. 3, 4, 5 right triangle. And say I take this 5, I keep this 3 and the 4 the same. I take this 5 and I make this 5 an 8. Okay? So this is now an 8 over here. So instead of being that long, it's got to be this long. All right? What has to happen to these two sides to reach here? This has to kind of move in a little bit. And now my triangle looks like that. Not a very good triangle. That's all right, but it's still a triangle. All right? And I took my sides, my 3 and my 4. I didn't change the length of my 3 and my 4. What I did was now I made it so that the angle is a lot wider, okay? So this is no longer a 90-degree angle. This is now something bigger than a 90-degree angle. Okay, so I say here, okay, if this is bigger than a 90-degree angle, something's greater than a 90-degree angle, it has to be obtuse. So let's come down here. I have three kind of statements down here. I said if c squared equals a squared plus b squared, we know the triangle's a right triangle, okay? The triangle is right. It's a right triangle. Now, hold on. Now, if my c squared is greater than my a squared plus b squared, the triangle is going to be obtuse. And we can see that from this triangle I have right here. My c squared is 8. So 8 squared plus or equals 3 squared plus 4 squared. And so 64 is 8 squared plus 9 plus 16. And so 64 is not equal to 25, is greater than 25, okay? Anytime my c value, this value here, is greater than these two values squared and combined, then it's going to be an obtuse triangle. All right? So 8 squared, 64, is greater than 3 squared plus 4 squared, 9 plus 16, 25. So 64 is greater than 25. This is an obtuse triangle. Now, we see that. What happens if I take my same sides, again, except this time I'm not making my hypotenuse larger, I'm making it smaller. And I say, I go here, here. Instead of 3, 4, 5, this is now 3, 4, 4. Okay? Those two sides of 4, we have one side of 3. And I say my hypotenuse we could say is this one, because it's one of the bigger ones. We'll call that C. I took it down from 5 and I made it 4. So 4 squared equals 4 squared plus 3 squared. We have 16 equals 16 plus 9, 16 to 25. 16 is not equal to 25. 16 is actually less than 25. So when my C value is less than my A and my B value, I no longer have I don't have a right triangle anymore, okay? I don't have an obtuse, I have an acute, because that made that angle, it made the angle smaller now, okay? So now, that's an acute. All right? So when I can use my Pythagorean Theorem, my a squared plus b squared equals c squared, to figure out if any triangle is a right triangle, is an obtuse triangle, is an acute triangle. Let's take a look at how that works. We're not even going to use a triangle. We're just going to use 3 numbers. Okay? So I have numbers 7, 6, and 12. All right? Just made those numbers off the top of my head. Let's see what they look like. So I know that my longest side is always my hypotenuse. So this is my C, because that's going to be my longest side. All right? If I want to draw this out, okay, like this, 12, 7, 6, okay? That's what it would look like, all right? But I want to figure, I don't care what it really looks like. I just want to know whether it's a right triangle or not, or what type of triangle it is. So I say 12 squared is equal to 7 squared plus 6 squared. So 12 squared is 144. 7 squared is 49. 36. So 144. So what's 49 plus 36? 56, 85. So 85 right here. So is 144 greater than, less than, or equal to 85? We know 144 is greater than 85. So that right there makes this triangle an obtuse. Obtuse triangle. So it's got a angle that is greater than 90. Okay? And so you have your 6, 7, 12. And that angle there is just going to be greater than 90 degrees. Let's take a look at another one. Let's see. 9, 12, 15. 9, 12, 15. So we have a triangle again. All right. 9, 12, 15. We want to know what type of triangle it is. Is it obtuse? Is it acute? Is it a right triangle? And so I find my largest side. My largest side is my 15. That's going to be my hypotenuse. I'm going to start with it. 15 squared is equal to 9 squared plus 12 squared. 15 squared is 225. Is equal to 9 squared. 9 times 9 is 81 plus 144. All right, so I say 225, and then I don't know if it's equal to, greater than, or less than, but I know that 81 plus 144 is going to be 225. So 225 is equal to 225. When I get equal to, then this ends up being a right triangle. All right. So we know this one's a right triangle because it came to 225 on both sides. All right, let's just do one more. We'll do one more, and then and that way you can see. Again, we're always a, or we've been started with a c. C squared equals a squared plus b squared. Let's take a look at 3, 6, 7. Those are my 3 side lengths. It's my largest one right there. I say 7 squared equals a and b. 3 squared plus 6 squared. 7 squared is 49. 49. 3 squared is 9. Plus 36 is what 6 squared is. So 49. And then we don't know if it's greater than or less than. Let's take a look. 36 plus 9 is 45. Is greater than. 49 is greater than 45, which makes this an obtuse triangle. And this is going to look something like this here, where you have your angle that's obtuse right here, and here's my 7, here's my 6, and here's my 3. All right, I hope this makes sense. It's pretty straightforward, but I went over it quickly. So please let me know if you're understanding this, and if you're not, reach out and I can help you get through it, okay? Good luck for the rest of the week, and if you need anything, let me know. Thank you.